And this is what happened so far. He had Fountain of Mana League. We casted a couple of matches. Foggy won both of them against Starbuck and against Shake. Dice also won both of his matches against Please and against Shake then, I think, as Shake is 0-2 already. Starbuck has one loss, but that was against Foggy, clearly the strongest opponent here. No matches thus far by Insub and Hitman. NA, Warcraft, LOL. But with that being said, this is not a live broadcast, this is a replay cast, but it should still be pretty fun. As Starbuck Games, we don't even know what he's playing. Is it random? Is it orc? What's it gonna be? We will see. Best of 3 this time, and then of course you have all the time in the world to sign up for the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. So now I got it confirmed that Starbuck is playing orc in this game. And now you know the situation. Starbuck with the one loss, he is definitely signing up here and showing up to get his first points of the season. And this is what he's about to get. The random player, of course, against Undead oftentimes goes for Orc. And Shake, what's he playing, I wonder? Because with Shake, you never know. It is, to me, one of the most exciting European players because he's so unpredictable. But yeah, can he beat Dr. Bucky? Playday 3 of the Fountain of Mana Leagues. Let's go. I, of course, after 2 best of 7s, might need a little sip of holy energy every now and then. And you should get yours too. Starbuck for the Playing Ducks on the upper left-hand side in the blue. Is it gonna be a Blade Master play? Here on Tidehunters, probably not. Shake in the bottom right-hand side, especially against Foggy. He tried some very experimental builds with no tier 1 hero rush to tier 2. That didn't really work too well, did it? Let's see what Shake is able to do for you, Matt Gaiman. So far, so standard with a second Ziggurat soon. What's the hero? Crypt Lord. You know what? I don't hate it at all. Unconventional strategy with an expansion, definitely playable. And Starbuck. There's no War Mill. Okay. Interesting. If he plays grunts against a lot of ghouls and beetles and skeletons, they might just get surrounded. That's odd. That is indeed odd. But okay, that seems to be his play then, as he's teching. Farseer grunts. Starbuck is of course also known for some all-ins. Tower pushes, for example. Like Tinker tower pushes. Sometimes against Night Elf. We'll see. First of all, Turtle, conservative start. And on Shake's side, yeah, he needs a little bit of recovery. A map here and there would be good for him. Still very young, I think like 25 years old. Both of them are still pretty young for, you know, the Warcraft scene. And that's an expansion. Starbuck figures this out really quickly, puts damage on the Zig, and it's gone. Was it cancelled? I do think so. Oh, but he also gets the ghoul! That hurts. Once the expansion is up, you can easily afford it, as ghouls are very cheap and you get a lot of gold. But early on, that's annoying. Starbuck's gotta be careful to not lose any grunts here. As I said, so many units. Oh my god, level 2 already, thanks to the Acolyte kill. There's no Haunted, nor a Ziggurat here. This is brutal for Shake. Got the last hit, but still no level 2, as this camp doesn't give you level 2. A Grunt would be amazing to get Impale. but Starbuck is having a tremendous play with Wolves once again. And Farseer damage. Never overcommits with the grunts, which I really, really love. And he's just doing it again. Shake has the resources for the Haunted Gold Mine. But man, the tech disadvantage is enormous. How could Shake recover from that? Expo Ghoul Flood might be a thing. Lazily waking up the creeps. But yeah. Starbuck! Do you have to brute force this? Double Beastery Raiders and Firelord? Definitely a Beastery, but no Firelord. Rather standard TC. So we have disable on both sides. Oh. Okay, that's not enough damage at all, but it is double racks. And then we have to raise the question, is this Shockwave? I don't know. But it should be. That is usually the style against this. But Shake has the tech, has the Expo at 50%, and there is comeback potential, I would say. Oh, Chronic! Thank you for the 4-month resub. Doesn't have to be Raiders. Could also be Wyvern, as the tech is so slow. And there's no anti-air for such a long time. It could be a Wyvern opening. And it is! Okay. Hoping for that for a long time. Is there an Impale? Yes, there is. Oh my god, did he get it? With the Wolves? I'm not too sure actually, but I kinda think so. Wow, that was insane by Starbuck. Once again, cleans this up very, very, very nicely. And Shake can't even win a fight on the ground at the moment. Graveyard, Altar, second Crypt, so far so standard. Wyvern can be countered with Gargs and Fiends alike. Gargs, of course, can't be affected by Stomp, so that might be a decent solution. Yeah, Starbuck's timing seemed really good. But you know, it's 2 base, 1 base. The more time there is for Shake, the better his situation gets. Except if there's a counter expansion that he can't stop, and that's exactly what's happening. And 3 Wyverns seem to be there. Whew, no Spirit Tower! Level 3. And we are miles and miles and miles away from this, from any Dispel. So the Wolves reign supreme. You want to kind of build Fiends against this, but then the Wolves eat them up? Gargoyles are the choice. Okay. Gargoyles to defend the Wyvern. To not be affected by Stomp. I like that choice by Shake, but the longevity for the Gargs is really not that great.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting style by Starbuck. Haven't seen that, but that's why we love Starbuck games so much. There's always something new. He still has the option to transition, of course, if he sees that there is a big commitment to Gargs. He can go to Raiders if there is not enough ghouls on the ground. They, of course, fall victim to Impale and Nova in the late game. This is all buying a lot of time for the second base and also the expansion. Expansion also very open. And now the Fiend transition. Okay. So the Gargs were kind of a panic move, I think. To get the Wyvern out of his face. And that succeeded. He buys some time, gets level 3, DK is out, but no counter aggression with the heavy number of ghouls or beetles or, you know, just summons. Nothing like that. No distraction. Starbuck can play whatever he wants. Ooh, big mana potion. Nice. But Expo is up. Uncontested. Creep speed is insane. 3/3 heroes is looking very good for Dr. Baki, who will be at Experion next weekend in Cologne. Always some action in the Warcraft scene this weekend. A lot of pro plays and also ESL Meisterschaft qualifier. Next week Experion in the heart of Cologne, where you can all come and watch. With Starbuck there, Side there, myself, and many more.
A player's forces are under attack.
There are 5 Gargs. Would love to see a little more multitasking, but so far it's only creeping probably for Unholy Aura, and then he's opting for a push because the TC is close to 4. Like, the experience is just crazy. Shredder for Shake, FFA style, okay. But the Shredder is a goner. Starbuck is very, very dominant, and I don't see this play by Shake yet. Maybe with a big ghoul commitment onto the Expo, into the base where there's no reinforced defenses, that might be it. But Starbuck, with the base up, can of course afford a town portal. He's going into base, interestingly, for maybe another speed scroll or something. But yeah, that's the advantage of the undead. Wait a minute. Okay, it's just the skull. I thought, is he towering him? Lol. Wait. There is an acolyte. A Shake. Sick timing, man. Sick timing by Shake. He got his economy back up. Needs ghouls though. He has no lumber income. And that will cripple and hurt him. But the Expo is gone. Can probably be reset by a tiny Great Hall, but lovely counterplay. That's exactly what you want to do. Continues to play more Gargs, which will be hard countered by bats. They are of course very squishy. Throw in a Chain Lightning, throw in the Bad Riders, but still no reinforced defenses. Despite having the Warmill. That's an oversight! That's the bad. Okay, Scroll of the Beast against Scroll of Protection. You don't want to go into close combat with Gargs. You want to do some kiting here, and it works beautifully. Splitting as well, create some distance. Save the Wyvern to the side, and then the damage type of Wyvern is superior if you micro them perfectly, which Starbuck almost did, I would say. Stomp on the ground as well. Book of the Dead thrown in there too. And yeah, there's not much on the ground, so Impale, what do you hit? A couple of grunts, but that doesn't really do much. Scrappy fight that needs a lot of attention. Here's the next Impale. Oh, surround as well. Lovely. And it all worked out. Despite losing the expansion, this fight was clearly won. Taking out the entire Garg army, while saving a couple of Wyvern after losing the expansion, definitely back in the game.
The player's forces are under attack.
And in a very commanding position as well. Gargs aren't the way anymore, I think. Not against double Beastery. Tiny Great Hall too. Oh, at the bottom side. Nice. Is this the FFA player Shake? You know it, Rulers. You know it. Yeah, Shake has adopted a few similarities to FFA in some strats,
A player's forces are under attack.
but so far not the greatest success. And we got still no Dispel, right? There's no Destroy upgrade, so level 3 Wolves exactly. Whenever there's Dispel, I'm a big fan of Chain Lightning 3, but with the Wolfies being invisible and undispellable, it's just the greatest you can have. Oh, Rulas! Thank you! Love all your content, thanks. Love all your content. I especially love our content. Hope to have an FFA soon. We wanted to cast one Wednesday, but that was unfortunately postponed. And then the other games were at the same time as one-on-one competition. So yeah, that's the nasty and annoying thing with Invisible Wolves. They attack and then they move back and then they are invisible again. And I feel like Shake could have had some similar run-bys with his Beetles, but didn't really play it. Oh, weapons available now. So Bad Run Rider's kinda useless. Nice cleanup. There's the heal scroll. There's another Bad Rider connection, plus this one. And I guess the air battle. Oh, is it again? Yep. Going to Starbuck. Okay, not much left. Only the 2 Wyvern. What I severely miss is tier 3 on Shake's side. We didn't mention this yet, but he stays on tier 2, and I don't really know why. Because he needs the spell. He needs an orb. He needs a lich. He needs Frenzy. Stoneform could have been amazing. So many good upgrades. And that will probably break his neck here in this game. Poor Shake. Really not his game.
Are under attack.
Really not his season so far. But Starbuck, yeah. Against Foggy, Starbuck was... No, I wouldn't want to say without chances. But Foggy is a monster. And here he shows why he's probably the favorite for the second place in this tournament. Or in this group. Alongside Dice.
Player's forces are under attack.
Wow, so many losses for Shake. Poor Shake! With an undead expansion, you should rise up to high supply numbers in no time. But that is not the case, everybody. And Venom Spears, of course, very good. And the heroes are crazy.
A town is under siege.
And still Shake, for a Crypt Lord user, really not too many beetles. No distraction. There's no dispel. Use the beetles. If not for attacks, then for scouting maybe. And it's a back and forth between Gargs and Fiends, and that's not really efficient. And Starbuck reacts nicely. If there's a lot of Fiends, go a lot of Wyvern. If there's a lot of Gargs, go a lot of Bats. Never a critical mass.
A player's forces
At least triple crypt now. That will help a bit. But we'll just wait for the bats. Yo, Inde, what's up? At least with these 2 players, we get strategies that you never ever see anywhere else.
A player's forces are under attack.
And man, I'm looking forward to the next Bad Rider detonation. The Lion Horn helps, of course, as well, as Bad Rider explosion is physical damage. More armor reduces the effectiveness of a Bad Rider. So they have 6.5 armor already. It's not bad. But this is the stage of orc dominance that you want to have. Air superiority, sniping statues. Yeah. Oh, Impale misses everything. Yikes. Okay then, here's an Impale, but the nuke is not scary at all. The Stomp is way more scary than Impale Coil. More bad, doesn't even need to detonate it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That is 8.5 armor. But Starbuck smartly waiting till the protection scroll is over. Ghoul doesn't find any kills either. Very solid play. And Shake is at 1,000 gold, where he's never supposed to be. Is this the end? 80 supply, tier 3. Shake's army all over the place. His hero levels not intimidating. His tech only tier 2. This is not supposed to work. Oh, and there's so many bats. Oh my god. Boop, boop, boop. Starbuck just wipes out the entire army. And that's why you don't play bats against Orc. Oh, poor Shake, man. I'm a big fan of his play. But he can't get a foot on the ground this tournament. Been quite spanked, unfortunately. It was a fun game, though. I think Shake needs a lot more multitasking after the initial defense. He needs to be the one active. He needs to be the one threatening expansions. With beetles and ghouls. Worked once with an all-out push. But imagine that's a two-pronged attack. Beetles in the main, ghouls at the expansion, etc. Unfortunately not. But hey, that gives us map 2, which is Northern Isles. Starbuck, that was super solid, man. That was super solid. Starbuck always fun to watch. True. Same goes for Shake, though. Don't underestimate the entertainment value of Shake. Love this guy. So, with the power of another sip of holy energy, we move on to map number 2. Did I say you never play Bats versus Orc? Did I make a mistake and you're all pointing it out? Thank you for correcting me. I mean, Gargs versus Orc. And you know it. You just like to poke fun at me, which is fair. Alright, so what's the strat now? Is it the same? I could see Shake with all heroes but a DK. It's a ghoul build. So yeah, Northern Isles expansion is doable. It's hard, but it's doable. Probably Cryptlord again. Yes. Okay, if he has a little bit of better multitasking, then this works. And Starbucks, seeing this, we're gonna think, thanks! That worked. That was fine. I had some fun doing that. Just rinse and repeat. Schick is good. Schick is actually quite high up in the European ranks, isn't he? And he delivers. Me as a viewer, I'm pleased. Thank you, Yayut. That is some nice words. Ooh, this time we have a Warmill. But no barracks. Is he just rushing Wyvern? I guess why not? And of course, a thankful opening with 2 critters here. Here, lots of beetles. And yeah, Expo play it is. Shake always outside the norm. But it feels like Starbuck knows this. Doesn't even have to scout to the right. He does it, but... Ooh, if this Acolyte falls, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, he gets the second one, but it's still a huge delay. Ghoul hurt as well. Ooh, this is pretty much the hard counter with Farseer alone. Good for Shake to get the last hit. Pendant of Energy as well. Nicely done. It's 2 ghouls down. He needs level 2. Needs Impale so bad and gets it from a wolf. Okay. This is a little better than the one on Tidehunters, but still the entire tech behind. Oops. Impale? No, that's out. That ain't working. There was not nearly as many units around that he needs. Oh, the poor Acolytes! They gotta fight the troll! And they deliver.
A player's forces are under attack.
It feels like lots of Acolytes, no ghouls, or almost no ghouls. And since the tech is so late, and since the Ziggurat is not up, oh no, gets a cancel with the low HP wolves. Everything is super low. And there's almost no ghouls. He has to switch it to great. Oh my god, he needs Spirit Towers because he knows that Starbuck is coming soon with Wyvern, because why not? And this Impale again so expensive. You lose 100 mana and you gain nothing. Second cancel. Oh my god. Starbuck is that damn good. He gets surrounded. No. Squeezes through the trees. Is still a TP. Or just let him, yeah, just let him die. Why not? Then you keep the TP. He's on the way to tier 3. This is a delay, you know, on the first hero. But the tech advantage, no big threat by Shake. Or I mean, maybe this timing is the scariest Sheik will be in the near future. If only I'd produced more ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Oi. Farseer's back, rushes over, Wyvern is here, Expo not up, Spirit Tower not there. And no TP, nor a staff. Shake can't go home.
A player's forces are under attack.
That is pretty horrible. Acolytes surround. At least poking a little fun at the situation, but there ain't no fun there. Very low resources gained back. No more lames. Exactly. No more lames. I mean, if you play this crypt board and the creep and expansion and first tower doesn't go perfect, that's an invite for Mass Wyvern. And Starbuck gladly accepts the invite. And that's the critical mass, and he didn't cancel it. And there's no resources. He's attacking his own necropolis. GG. Starbuck, clean as a whistle, with a 2-0. That was very dominant. I expected this to be closer, to be honest, but Shake kinda stuck to cheese strats. I have seen him better, but yeah, maybe some focus on FFA at the moment. But yeah, Starbuck, I expect a lot from him this season here in Fountain of Mana League. That's the first points for him, 2 points. And that puts him on rank 3, only behind Foggy and Dice, the 2 Night Elves, who are probably the favorites there as well. Shout out to everybody who plays and tells me the dates, etc. That's really cool. Love the Fountain of Mana League. Shout out to Want2 and everybody involved. Grinchy, Sav, Burrow Rush, Pokey, for organizing and running this. I know this must be freaking hard, but I appreciate that a lot, everybody. So, it's 4:30 p.m. I will get breakfast now to be in shape for the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. You should all sign up for the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. It is happening at 7 p.m. today. And currently we have slightly above 20 players. That is not enough if you ask me. We got a path to win. Tarmok also signed up recently. Grinchy. Nice to see you, mate. But we need more, so spread the word about the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. And also, if you're from Germany or Austria or living in Germany and Austria, there is the ESL Meisterschaft Open Qualifier for fall. And we need a lot of sign-up numbers to see, or to show the ESL that this game deserves another Meisterschaft in 2023. Last, for the Open Qualifier number 1, we had around 60 players. And currently, for tomorrow, there's not 60 players. So we need to rise the bar quite a bit. Shout out to everybody who signed up already on the ESL homepage. There is Joker is in. Oh, damn. I will participate as well tomorrow at 7:30, so you can spend your evenings this weekend with Warcraft 3. Isn't that amazing? All right, time to get some food. Finally getting some breakfast. Get ready for the weekly. Sign up to the weekly. Spread the word about the weekly. While you do that, listen to the podcast that I released today and do whatever makes you happy. Thank you for tuning in. See you then.